John Timpson from Timpson Shoe fame. He's written probably the only management book I've ever read, but he writes it in bite-sized pieces, and he just gives common sense advice which is applicable to all businesses. Just simple, sometimes a little bit off the wall as well, definitely not politically correct, but very practical for companies like us. So yeah, I'd love him to be a business mentor. Yeah, I'd say, tenacity, because you come across everyday things that you're not expecting, and you've not got to let it go, and you've got to be consistent, because as you're growing, you have new staff come on all the time, and you need to treat everybody the same. So I would say, yeah, tenacity and perseverance in everything that you do. This is a typical periscope that we make. This is probably the smallest that we produce, and probably the easiest way is to this is a blind so that the light doesn't go out of the vehicle. So this sits within the vehicle, this part here, and the driver can look this way, and this part here is above the vehicle, and it's comprised of very strong metalwork and very robust and clear glass, so that the driver of the vehicle can remain safe, and if any bullets fly above, then he's kept well away from any harm in the way. So the process is an assembly process. It takes a little bit of skill to get these all lined up to give the best optical view, and it's one that we've been developing over the last 10 years or so. We're currently under contract for somewhere in the region of about 20 different types of vehicles, but there's also a market for very old vehicles. So these vehicles don't go away. Some of the vehicles are 20, 30 years old, and they get damaged. So we also have a business where the old periscopes come back, and we'll take some of the damaged area out here, take that top off, clean it up, replace it with a new top, test it again, send it back out into the market. So there's probably another 15 to 20 other types of vehicles that we still maintain, as it were, by providing this refurbishment service. Okay, well our market there is on a big vehicle. There'll be a very sophisticated multi-million pound sighting system for the weapon system, and what we do is we have a very much more simpler non-powered system, so if that fails they've got a backup in the emergencies, and that's quite an attractive market as well. But they have to be much smaller than the big weapon systems, and they have to be able to fit alongside it so that they can work very quickly in an emergency if the power in the vehicle goes down. So that again is a growing market for us. More staff and more skilled staff as well, because making these type of sighting systems is a much more complicated process. Instead of maybe 10 or 12 components, there may be 100 components, so much more sophisticated weapon systems, much more complex optics and assembly. So yes, we've had to up our game in terms of the type of people that we've been recruiting into the business.
Brilliant.